patient. Be patient. Be patient.
Hey y'all, hey all. So there is heavy energy in the collective, heavy energy that wants to come through to be channeled. My name is Ashley Nicole Phillips. You can call me Ashley. I am a channel for the galactic and celestial realms. I have messages for you. If you have found this video, there is a message or an energy that your soul wants you to partake in on your journey. If you have found this video, there is an energy or a message that your soul wants you to partake in for your journey, to assist you in your personal upliftment, to assist you in your personal expansion on your journey that we call life, your life experience. So again, my name is Ashley. The energy is heavy, so the energy is heavy. So I channel messages from the galactic and celestial realms, and I amalgamate these messages and publish them in the Kingdom Things podcast, which you can find here on my YouTube page as well as on Spotify. Now, the Kingdom Things podcast, the messages come through, but there are also energies that, whatever energy that you need in that moment, the reason why you're drawn to that specific title, that specific episode, is because there's an energy or a message that can assist you on your journey in any given moment. So you don't have to listen to them in any particular order, and all of the podcast episodes are timeless. So for this reading today, again, your soul wants you to hear a message or partake in an energy that can assist you on your spiritual awakening, because you are going through a spiritual awakening. At this moment, you are going through a spiritual awakening, and your soul, you know this on a conscious level. You consciously know that you're on a spiritual awakening journey, but your soul wants to get you certain messages. Your soul wants to deliver to you certain messages that for whatever reason you're not picking up. And that's okay. I listen to other tarot readers myself, because sometimes there are messages that I can't get myself because there are too many emotions involved in the situation. So your soul has delivered this message to you because there's a message from your soul to you. So the Oracle card set that I'm using today is the Alana Fairchild Rumi Oracle Pocket Edition, an invitation into the heart of the divine. I love the artwork. I love the messages. I love the energy. The artwork is done by Razuli. So let's see what wants to come through. Let's see the messages that want to come through today. And the messages that come through, they're channeled messages. Take whatever resonates with your heart. Leave what doesn't. Everything might not resonate with you. Everything probably won't resonate with you. But take what resonates with your heart. Leave what doesn't. Divine Heart, please let us receive the oracles that are going to assist with these channelings today. So when I went on my walk this morning, I kind of felt, I'm being guided to take this one on the top too. I kind of felt that this is going to be about divine feminine energy. So what I was channeling when I went on my walk this morning, let me read this card first. I'm being guided to read this card first. Divine discontent. Winter falls upon us so spring can bring new growth. What was prized and treasured is now found to be plated, not the precious gold it was esteemed to be. Look beyond what is. There's a true feast meant for you, not a meager meal. Allow your hungry-hearted soul to lead you toward the banquet table. Allow your hungry-hearted soul to lead you toward the banquet table. So the divine feminine energy in the collective at this moment, we are going through a reality rumble. We are going through a reality rumble where everything that we're being called, the divine feminine energy is being called to break out of the cast of conformity. The divine feminine energy is being called to break out of the cast of conformity. The divine feminine energy is being called to shatter the cast of conformity and to become our truth, to allow ourselves to become our truth. And it is reality rumbling. These changes are reality rumbling. And what's going on is we're being guided to allow our relationships in our lives to transform and alchemize into something greater. Right now, what's happening is the alchemy. Right now, the shadows of our relationships are being alchemized, and we have to allow this transformation process. We have to allow this alchemy process. What we're doing is we're thwarting the process with our energy because, for one, we don't consciously realize how powerful our energy is. On one hand, we do. On another hand, we don't. Right? So we're thwarting the alchemy because we're still dabbling in the thoughts of what was. We're still dabbling in the thoughts of what our reality was. We're still dabbling in the imposter of who we thought we were. So we have like reverse imposter syndrome. So we feel like this power that we're stepping into, we feel like we feel an uncomfortability with it. We feel an uncomfortability with the power that we're stepping into, as if the person that we're being called to be, we're not fit to be that person, like we're an imposter. When in all actuality, the person that we were casted to be, the cast that was casted over us, over our truth, the person that we were acting to be before our spiritual awakening journey begun, that was the imposter. So before our spiritual awakening begun, before we started to tap into the realization that there is more to who we are, tap into our spirit essence, that person that we acted as, the conformity that we aligned with, that was the cast of conformity. That was the cast of conformity in which we operated through. That was the imposter, not the grand energy, the divine feminine energy that you're being called to activate and step into and align with yourself. So we have to release that past version of ourselves that we find comfort in because it's what we knew. We have to release that and allow this alchemy. And whatever this picture, this alchemy is, whatever will come of this picture of this alchemy, whatever will come from this picture, from this alchemy, by the divine alchemy, we have to trust that not only is it going to be a greater vision, a greater image than what our previous reality projected for us, but it's our truth. Whatever this alchemy, this transmutation that's currently occurring within our lives, that call that's calling us to step into our divinity, into our divine feminine energy, into our true power, our truth, that image is going to be far greater than what we can imagine. So we have the divine discontent and that channeled message there. Being called to go to this card now. Arise. Arise. Wings of hope languish from lack of use. Every cell in your body is created to rise to challenges. You have gumption, chutzpah, guts. You dare to love where others are only in pain. You dare to love where others only see pain. You dare to love where others see only pain. You dare to believe that everything will work out where others only see what they judge to be wrong. You seek freedom where the world succumbs to manipulation and propaganda. Where others peddle fear, you recognize and know love's true power. Before your spiritual awakening, your distrust in who you truly are, because you've always known, you've always felt, and you've always perceived in your truth. But the world didn't recognize your truth. The world didn't validate your truth. So you lost confidence in yourself. You were never able to really establish that true footing within your truth yourself because of the conformity of society not validating your truth, not acknowledging your truth as reality, your true power as reality. You are a magical being. You are literally magic. You're a magical being that doesn't belong within conformity. You're a magical being that does not belong in the cast of conformity. You have a power that supersedes the cast of conformity. You have a power that supersedes the cast of conformity that was intentionally seated in this space, in this time, to assist with the shattering, the transformation, the transition from the conformist reality and to the expansive reality of infinite possibilities, the expansive reality of infinite energies, the expansive reality in which your truth not only dwells from, but still parts of your truth reside there. And that's where you feel at home when you're in your truth, but you have an underlying energy where you fear being in your truth, you fear allowing yourself to fully embody your truth, because the cast of conformity, this world as we knew it, did not validate your truth. Not only did this world not validate your truth, but this world demonized your truth. So you have a fear of living and being in your truth, but you are being called to arise, divine feminine. You are being called to arise, and divine feminine is an energy. It is not a gender identity. Divine feminine is an energy. It is not a gender identity. So whatever you identify as far as your gender, it does not matter. You still embody divine feminine energy. That is why you're viewing this video, because there's something here for you. And if you identify as divine masculine energy, you have to assist in giving the divine feminine energy space not only within yourself, but in your counterpart to thrive and to be. Whatever that looks like, you might not recognize what that looks like, what that divine feminine energy looks like, because this world has demonized it and cast it out of so-called reality. So we have to support the divine feminine energy. We have to support the flourishing of the divine feminine energy, not only with ourselves, despite what your gender identity may be, but also in our counterparts, despite what their gender identity may be. We are being called to arise. The image really speaks for itself. I think the image and the channel speak for itself. So I'm being called to just leave it there. Leave it there. Divine Mother manifests. Divine Mother manifests. Oh, you living in the world of 6 directions. Accept the gloom and accept the bliss. For those seeds buried in the ground will one day grow into fruitful orchards. The mind would have us believe that certainty is necessary for inner peace. Inner peace doesn't come from understanding, but from trusting. Can we understand a star? Perhaps not. Yet we can choose to trust in its beauty and light and nonetheless derive energy, hope, and inspiration from it. Let the relief of trust fill your heart. Let the relief of trust fill your heart. Divine Mother manifests. This Divine Mother energy is not linear. This world, as we knew it, the cast of conformity, is a very much so linear, has a very much so linear identity, where things must be a certain way that makes sense in the world of linearity. The Divine Mother, the Divine Feminine energy, we not only spawn from many spaces and places, that energy, the Divine Feminine energy, the Divine Mother energy, but that Divine Mother energy, the Divine Feminine energy is meant to disperse and be in many forms, many energies. The Divine Mother energy, the Divine Feminine energy assists with the alchemization of creation, so that Divine Mother energy, that Divine Feminine energy must consist of many elements, many facets, many aspects. So when we lived in a world, when we lived in a linear world, the alchemy, when we lived in a linear world that said things are a certain way that makes sense to a linear mind, to a linear construct, the Divine Feminine energy, the Divine Mother energy did not belong there, did not fit in that world. So we felt casted aside. We felt like we didn't belong. We lost trust in self. You are not crazy. You are not crazy. You are divine. Divinity consists of many elements and aspects that our mind does not understand. Divinity consists of many elements and aspects that our minds do not understand, that the human mind in its current state does not understand. Allow the alchemy. Free yourself by letting loose of expectations of what this Divine Feminine energy will be, of what the divine creation of yourself will be. For your mind, let loose, let go of all expectations of what the divine you will be, or what the divine you is. Let go of those expectations, because our minds cannot conceive it. Our minds cannot conceive of it, what our divinity is. I'm so glad you found this video. I hope something resonated with your soul. I called and asked, the spirit and galactic realms, benevolent spirit, let me put that in there, benevolent spirit, benevolent galactic energies to channel through me whatever messages any soul or being needs, and to place this video along your path. Your soul is going to have this video placed along your path to receive the energy or the message that you need. Again, everything may not resonate with you. Whatever resonates with your heart, feel free to align with that energy. Again, my name is Ashley Nicole Phillips. I am the host, the channel, the soldier for the Most High Creator, the Divine God Goddess, whatever you like to call the infinite power behind creation, whatever theological teachings, ideology, spiritual teachings, ideologies you follow, that is beautiful. Take the messages in that form. However the messages channel through you, resonate with you, however the energies channel through you, resonate with you, take it in that way. It's meant to be taken in that way. So I am a channel for the divine, channeling energies from the galactic and celestial realms in order to assist with the upliftment of humanity, the expansion of humanity's consciousness. I'm grateful to be able to deliver this energy, these messages to you. Feel free to leave any comments if you want to, express how you're feeling on your journey. Kingdom Things Podcast, I want to create a community where we can express how we're feeling and, what we're experiencing in our phases of our journey, because we're always in different phases, experiencing different aspects of our spiritual awakening with our unique divinity, our unique souls. If anything resonated, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, Kingdom Things Podcast, as well as you can listen to Kingdom Things on Spotify, Kingdom Things Podcast on Spotify. Follow me over there as well. Follow us over there as well. I love you. Love on yourself. Self-love is the best love because it alchemizes, it aligns you with your divinity. It helps expand your consciousness. Bye.